Okay, we're going to take a look at relative dating. If you click down here, you can see that this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 3.4 from the living Earth, right? If we go back and take a step back, Unit 1, Unit 2, Unit 3, we're looking at the evolving Earth. We've talked about history of life on Earth. We've talked about the development of Earth. We've talked about plate tectonics. And now we're going to take a look at a couple ideas um, related to relative dating. Okay, so let's go ahead and click on 3.4. And if we take a quick look at our Explore pages, we can see there's 3 of them. We're going to look at Explore 1 today. So go ahead and label your notes Discovery Education, Living Earth 3.4.1. Make sure you date it. Let's take the essential question. What broad underlying assumptions or philosophies do scientists use to explain Earth's history? Do we have a guiding philosophy as we view the Earth, as we view it historically? Okay, that's what we're talking about. So tell me what you know, or tell me what you think. Hit pause and go ahead and write something down there. All right, well, hopefully you took a moment to do that. So if you take a look at your text, the title there is going to be Roman numeral 1. It says that there are 2 philosophies, 2 geological points of view for thousands of years. So early on, um, humans have been uh, operating, we've been trying to understand and try to solve phenomena that we've encountered here on Earth. Um, it's boiled down to 2 philosophies. One is called catastrophism, and the second one is called uniformitarianism. Catastrophism is just like the word says, catastrophes. And uniformitarianism says something about things being uniform in nature. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump down a little bit and take a look at catastrophism first. That's going to be letter A. Okay, catastrophism versus uniformitarianism. Catastrophism is the idea that Earth has mainly been shaped by sudden violent events, such as floods or volcanic eruptions. This was, if you think about biblical traditions, you are familiar with the idea of Noah and the ark and the flooding of the world, right? So, catastrophism is this idea that explain difficult ideas. Why do we find marine fossils on dry land? Right? Why do we encounter fossils that you can't even find evidence of the animals actually living on Earth anymore? So, early on, without much to work off of, catastrophism was the idea of the day. There must have been some big catastrophe um, that can account for these things. The second idea, called uniformitarianism, was proposed by James Hutton in the 1700s, and it ran counter to catastrophism. It is the guiding philosophy that is used today. Um, it states that the processes that occurred in the past operate in the same way as they do in the present, and they'll continue to operate that way in the future. This includes ideas that many changes occur gradually over millions of years, right? Weathering, a long process. Erosion, long process. Tectonic plate movements, a long process, right? Uh, Now, as counter as this runs to catastrophism, today you could think that uniformitarianism is kind of a blend now. It's a more integrated idea because we do know that in Earth's history there have been catastrophes, right? We have evidence of large asteroid impacts that have had a significant impact on the history of life on Earth. So today's ideas of a uniformitarianism are more of a hybrid, if you will. It still uses this idea of processes taking millions of years to occur, but we also know that it is not unusual, even though it's infrequent, but it's not unusual that Earth will experience catastrophic events from time to time. And I'm sure you're glad to know that that is the end of your notes there. Nice short set today. So go ahead and take a moment to write yourself a summary paragraph, and we'll talk to you soon.